Very good. The fundamental counting principle says if one event can be done in m ways and the second event can be done in n ways, then the number of ways the two events can be done is m multiplied by n ways. A popular example, we use this example in cryptography. The access code for a car security system consists of 2 digits. Each digit can be any number between 0 to 9 inclusive. It means that you can select 0 and 9 as well. Part A says how many access codes are possible if no digit can be repeated. Well, what's the meaning of that? It means that you can select the code like 0, 1, or 0, 2, or 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0, 8, 0, 9. But this is just the starting number 0. What if I start the number with 1? 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5, 1 and 6, 1 and 7, 1 and 8, 1 and 9. What else? Well, what if the first digit is 2? 2 and 0. So as you can see here, you have 1 and 0 as well, right? 2 and 0, 2 and 1. 2 and 2 is not allowed because this guy says no digit can be repeated. So 21, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 5, 2 and 6, 2 and 7, 2 and 8, 2 and 9. We need more space. What if the first digit starts with 3? 3 and 1, 3 and 2. But how many of these I should be writing? I have a lot of digits. I don't have time to do this. Instead of writing every digit and every possible access code down, I'm going to use the fundamental counting principle. The fundamental counting principle says, hey, the very first digit, can be any number between 0 and 9 inclusive. So it can be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. So for the first digit, I have 10 choices, 10 ways. What about the second digit? The second digit. How many choices do I have for the second digit? Remember that if the first digit is 0, the second digit cannot be 0. We are not allowed to repeat these digits, all right? So if you have 10 ways, 10 digits for the first one, for the first place, you're going to have 9 choices, 9 ways for the second digit. But the fundamental counting principle says, hey, now you need to multiply these two numbers. 10 ways multiplied by 9 ways, 90 ways to form your 2-digit access code. This is when the repetition is not allowed. What if I can repeat these numbers? What happens if I have the option of repetition as well? If you have the option of repetition, what's the meaning of that? It means that you can define 0 and 0 as your access code. You can have 1, 1 as your access code, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. But what if I don't want to repeat the digits? Do I have that option as well? Of course. I might say, hey, I want to select 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, and so on. I say I wanted to have 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and so on. What if I want to start with 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and so on? but I'm not gonna list all of these. I'm gonna use this nice fundamental counting principle that helps me to calculate these. So do not list these numbers. In the case that you're allowed to repeat the digits, for the first digit, you have 10 choices, 10 options. It can be 0, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 10 choices for the first digit. 10 ways or 10 choices. What about the second digit? I'm allowed to repeat the numbers. So again, I can select between 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have 10 other ways, 10 more choices. The fundamental counting principle says, okay, I know you can select the very first digit 10 different ways, and you can also select the second digit 10 different ways. But in total, how many you have? In total, I need to multiply 10 and 10. So I get 10 by 10, which is 100 ways.